Honorable Minister for State Petroleum, everybody in Africa seems to be very aggressive and towing the line of, we want to be part of this conversation and have our thoughts really on this. I'll come to you, Your Excellency from Gabon, and what kind of climate is hovering around your country in terms of whether investment, in terms of what direction, and are you under any kind of weight of the weight of what to do? Are you racing against time? Are you joining the conversation aggressively? Generally, is there a state outlook as far as this global oil outlook is concerned, the opportunities and navigating through where we ought to be, especially because it has to do with the country and it has to do with the citizenry. The Nigeria example, for instance, gas is a template that allows us to deliver both for LPG, deliver for domestic gas to power and all of that. Gabon.
Well, thank you very much. I must say that Gabon, in light of all the other producing countries in the world, including most of the OPEC members, is following the news and definitely is aware of the transition which is now being initiated, going from oil and moving more toward cleaner energy, and by cleaner energy having gas. Gabon is pursuing an aggressive policy of going down to the gas development path, knowing that in the past we were most oil-oriented, and considering gas as but today we are looking into developing gas. That is why we are inclined most of our research today into going down and exploring for gas. For that, Gabon, following the example of other countries in the world, has reviewed his hydrocarbon laws to sort of tackle now the gas aspect, which in the past was not part of the process. Today, again, we're looking at domestic gas usage being increased and implemented because most of the gas was not used in country. We are now into going down and building infrastructure for domestic use and increasing the use of gas domestically, as I mentioned. But we feel that, as everybody has recognized here, or most of the panelists have recognized here, it has to be not a local process, but it has to be sort of a regional aspect that we have to look, if not globally. Because most of the problems that we're facing here are going to be tackling with the laws and regulations from international process. And therefore, we have to speak of one common voice, one single voice to be able to address the problems as we're seeing them, to be able to sustain growth and make sure that we move the wrong path, the correct path. For Gabon here, again, as we're mentioning here, we are together with Nigeria, following Nigeria, looking at Nigeria as being a leader, because we know that Nigeria has been a long time into this oil and gas. We see that they're being always looking the right track, and therefore, for us, it is an example that has been set and for us to follow. And that is why we're coming down to this conference here, because we feel that collaboration, again, is the key way to sustainable development as we're looking at it for our people. I thank you very much.
We have the Total Energy sponsored awards dinner. Everything here in the banquet hall. But for now, we're moving over to, after refreshment, to ICC. We're going over to ICC for the Huawei session. We're going over to the ICC for the Huawei session. So please, after, on live tonight, you can see it. We'll have the Banj performing tonight. The Coco Master will be performing tonight. So please,